Friday morning, and I'm getting a little bit concerned about keeping Sunday as a deadline to get all this done. In terms of the number of jobs to do, that's not really a problem. Brackets all finished. Rewire the indicators, change out the bars, and I've got some new grips to go on those as well. So that's not a huge deal by any stretch. It's the paint that's what's concerning me. I don't want to rush it just to have it done for Sunday. I don't want to, because where that bracket sits, it's going to take a lot of beatings, so it needs to have decent time to cure. So I'm not making any promises for Sunday. I'll do my best, see how we go. Anyway, enough waffling. Back to work. It's taken a bit of tweaking. There. That's the curve around the fork shroud. I'm going to have to cut it off sort of here so that it sits quite centrally. Right, just a quick word on this stuff. If you're doing anything that requires a bend and a hole, and we've got to drill a hole in here for the indicators to fix into, do your bends first. If you drill the hole first, you're creating a weak point and you're never going to get a smooth curve. So always bend, then drill. Right, there she is, cut to length. Just looking at it, because the holes obviously can't sit right on the end, they're going to sit slightly back from the edge there. I'm a little bit worried about the indicators turning out. So I was having to think about, because I want to get into bending it in to try and get them face forward, and then I had an idea. It's an old para boot, which, as you can see, has seen better days. But I'm wondering if I can cut a little couple of rubber wedges out of the sole. So when we put the hole here, it'll just push the indicator forward. Be pretty discreet. It's only got to be a tiny little thing. I knew I kept that for a reason. Alright, nip out for a new drill bit, because that's only good for stirring your tea. Right, time for holes. Just some 600 grit. Let's give it a key. Right, one final check before paint. I'm thinking I might just paint it as one unit. I know there are people out there who will take issue with that, but no, I think I'm going to do it as one. It means everything's covered. Right, just doing a little check. Unfortunately, there's a little wedge on the indicator housing there, so it sits pretty much perfect. Right, paint. Right, here we go, ready for spraying. And just as a makeshift spray booth, step ladder works perfectly. You've got a central point to hang it from, enough space to get in and around. Right, let's get on with it. Just looking at this as the first coat of primer dries, and I'm thinking we might do a two-tone paint job on it. What I mean by that is this surface here, that sits against the black of the engine in the background, whereas here on the curves it sits against the metal of the forks. So what I might do is do this section black, and then these sections I'm sure I've got some old spray paint downstairs. Claims to be chrome effect. I can tell you from experience it's not, but it'll hide itself better. There's something like that. Right, so here's the stuff I was telling you about. It does say chrome. Like I say, I've used it before. I can guarantee you the finish is not like chrome. But it's going to do the job for what I need to do. And if I'm honest, it's all I've got in the cupboard at the moment, so that'll do for us. Right, let's get it on there. It's not like any chrome I've ever seen. Well, it's shiny. I guess it's a decent try at chrome. Well, let's be honest. Unless you chrome something, you're not going to get chrome, are you? Right, that's enough coats of that.